We spend our lives avoiding what scares us. But what if the very thing we fear is the key to freedom? The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. H.P. Lovecraft. Fear comes from uncertainty. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, after death, or in a new situation. And that gap in knowledge breeds fear. But when things are fully known, the fear fades. Fear is like mist. It feels heavy until you walk through it and see what's really there. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. The fearful are caught as often as the bold. Helen Keller. Avoiding risk doesn't protect us. It can actually destroy us slowly. A creature that refuses to leave its nest out of fear of danger won't survive. It starves. Life demands risk. The bold may stumble, but they live, grow, and oftentimes win. The fearful stagnate, and stagnation itself is death. We should not be afraid to go into a new era, to leave the old beyond. Zach Vamp. Life is a series of chapters. We come into this world unprepared, with no plan, and still manage to grow, learn, and build. There is no reason to fear a new chapter now. Our beings are dynamic, our cells renew, our thoughts evolve, and our personalities shift. We only imagine ourselves as continuous and unchanging, but in truth, we are always becoming someone new. Each era, whether brought by opportunity or challenge, is simply part of this flow. To resist is unnatural. To adapt is to live. Do what you fear and fear disappears. David J. Schwartz. Fear magnifies when we keep our distance, like mistaking a rope for a snake. As long as we watch from afar, it remains terrifying, but the moment we step closer, the illusion breaks. Action dissolves fear. Each time we confront what we fear, its shadow shrinks until it vanishes. Find out what you're afraid of and go live there. Chuck Palahniuk. Fear often marks the border of our comfort zone. Cross it and life expands. Not all fears should be pursued. Some dangers are real, but many of the most important ones, like speaking publicly, changing jobs, talking to that one person, or moving places, are signals of growth. Fear can be used as a compass. It points towards the places that matter most. Ultimately, we know deeply that the other side of every fear is freedom. Marilyn Ferguson. Fear guards the gates to freedom. Once you walk through, you gain not only the thing you sought, but also liberation from fear itself. Each conquered fear makes you freer and more resilient. Freedom isn't the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Fear itself can be more destructive than what we fear. It paralyzes, delays, and leads to a lifetime of regrets. On deathbeds, people don't regret failing. They regret not acting. What kills potential isn't failure, but inaction. Fear of fear is the heaviest chain, and breaking it is liberation. Always do what you are afraid to do. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Fearful acts are a training ground. Each time you face them, your courage grows. It's like building calluses on the soul. Adversity makes us stronger. Nietzsche said, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." Fear is the forge where strength is made. It carries energy that can be transformed into power. Adrenaline, focus, and determination can all be channeled when fear is faced. Thinking will not overcome fear, but action will. W. Clement Stone. Endless thinking rarely solves fear. It often deepens it. We've all known the sleepless nights of spiraling thoughts, turning problems into monsters. Fear isn't reduced by over-analysis, but by facing it directly. Sometimes stillness, meditation, and clearing the mind can dissolve fear, but the key is presence, not overthinking. In most cases, what truly breaks fear is action, stepping forward, testing reality, and adjusting as you go. Paralysis feeds fear, movement drains it. I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship. Louisa May Alcott. Life storms aren't to be avoided, they are classrooms. Each storm teaches resilience, sharpens skills, and proves survival. The goal isn't to live in calm seas, but to master the waves. Fear here is not an enemy, but a teacher. The more storms you conquer, the less fear rules you, and the more courage you build. Summary: what these lessons about fear can teach us. Fear is a signal, not an enemy. Avoidance leads to stagnation, action leads to growth. The unknown is only terrifying until explored. Courage grows every time we face what scares us. Mastery of fear equals mastery of freedom. Fear can be transformed into energy, focus, and power. Every new chapter is an opportunity to evolve.